Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So we're playing Call of Cthulhu today, so we'll see how this turns out. Seen a lot of people play this. New game, empty slot. Let's see how this works out. I've seen a lot of people play this game, and it looks really fun and interesting, so let's see how I do. Edward Pierce, veteran of the First War, drowns his memories in liquor and sleeping pills. He is now a private detective whose trouble finding a case able to lift him from the tempor, find pieces of a new case quickly, or risk losing his license. If I'm mad, it is mercy. May the god choose pity on the human who sane and hideous end. Sorry, you guys, I can't read fast. I'm not a speed reader. Got my coffee going. What is going on? I've only watched bits and pieces. I haven't watched a full game play of it. Some things I stayed on because I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that puzzle or something. So some of the puzzles I kind of gonna be cheating on, but some of them I haven't. I don't even know what's going on. Oh my god! Looks like it was bit off. That I'm so confused. It looks like it's bit, but it also looks like it's filleted and shit. So, like, there's a jawbone there. I don't know. It's over here. Crouch. Oh, I mean, I don't... Oh, okay, to crouch over here. I thought on X is to interact. Okay, can I stand up now? Okay. Do I go this way? I don't think I go this way. Yeah. I didn't think so. I don't want to go into the dark dungeons. I don't want to go towards the water and the cliff. It's so dark. I don't know what that is. Oh, bolt cutters. So you couldn't put them in. Alrighty. Well, that sounds good. Okay. I hope this was the right door I'm supposed to bolt cut. Door handle. Door handle. Just like real life. Forget there's a door or forget it's shut.
Fate inescapably draws you on.
Weird, ominous voice. Okay.
What a putrid offering.
Yeah. I thought there was an interact thing there. Are we going to dig around in guts?
Don't fight. You have been chosen.
You're not going to fight at Cthulhu.
Everything has already been written.
Take me into the nether realms!
But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
Okay. I don't know what the hell that was.
I hate whiskey.
I can't save in there. Assault diary. My private detective agency contracted to the Wentworth Detective Agency. After the Great War, I decided to set up in Boston, where there is no lack of work for guys like me. One small time case follows the other: adultery, settled scores, disappearances that are not actually disappearances. The old office couch is less comfortable than the real bed. I should probably get rid of those empty bottles, but this place is mine for the moment. Okay. Pierce. Go that, go that. Okay. You. I don't have anything. How do I get rid of that little? Okay. Inventory. My old lighter that I engraved in memory of the 77th Infantry Division and the man of Lost Battleton who fell. Who fell. Okay. All right. No, I'm just gonna go with. I'm not gonna drink this.
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
The doctor can well repeat to me that I no longer need this my remedy to keep my memories at bay, but I know that if I stop, the memories will return. One of those mornings, I probably won't wake up. Despite the treatment, I hear voices. I again hear voices in my dreams, but they are different, unknown. They seem surface of unfathomable ancient depths. The nameless creature is calling me. Sorry, you guys.
A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
The bar owner who hired me didn't like the way I closed this case. But when you're already outside the law, there's a lot, not a lot one can do against a private detective who's got proof against you. Okay, interesting.
Married
It
woman
says
runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
the husband never understood that his wife had left him. He kept on calling me weeks after the investigation had been closed. For Mr. Pierce, well, I mean,
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch. I used to be an avid reader.
okay. Books, drawers, is that all?
I wonder why I still take these things.
The sleeping pills, Scoop. I obtained them.
Been too long since I've slept in a bed.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go sober this round, and then maybe I'll do another one if people
I have
like it,
business here to attend to.
and do one where I'm just drinking it all.
I have business here to attend to.
Oh, okay. Freaking business. I am.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Okay, I have 8 CP points. I'm in strength 1, medicine. Cultism. I'm gonna go for the cultism for a little bit of them. Investigation. Represents a knowledge of human behavior, including skills. Hidden spots represent your ability to find hidden objects. Improving the skill increases your chance of finding hidden objects. An undiscovered object will not appear in game. I'll complete that one, yeah. Options for validate.
Thank you
Yep.
for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy
That
of the
honking, I
Webster
hope it's
Detective
in game. I don't know if
Agency, and we might
anybody's
keep you
honking
on the
outside.
payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
I'm coming.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I
It
hold
was
in
the
high
butler.
esteem. And I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me...
Deadbeat
means you're
inebriate.
desperate.
Nobody
Oh.
believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl. She is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes.
Anthony Hawkins.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire.
Billionaire.
Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if,
Oh, that's
on the
definitely
contrary,
madness.
you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Doctor can well repeat to me that I no longer need my remedy, okay? I heard all that. A strange picture painted by Sarah Hawkins a short while before her death I sent to her father just after the artist died. He is convinced she is the sender. He brought me the painting. Oh, it wasn't the butler, so I could examine it. So Stephen Webster, the wealthy industrialist, came to my office. He wants me to reopen the Sarah Hawkins case, named after his daughter, who died in a fire alongside her entire family. Just imagine the documents. I must examine the documents he compiled in order to know more about the case. Okay. Sanity. Sanity stable. Okay, so investigate the picture.
What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
Is it? A cult. Artist Sarah Hawkins. Intuitive and visionary artist for some, overpriced imposter for others. Sarah Hawkins leaves nobody indifferent. This mysterious and reserved painter offers strange images with violent colors and wild strokes to the world. If her paints are testimony to her vision of the world, then the world of Sarah Hawkins is a portal open to another dimension. Huh. Okay, let's take a look
A
at the
warehouse
documents.
on Darkwater.
A
Some sketches of the
shipping
Hawkins
label.
family. Rather thin.
Some of it unreadable, but I can make out parts of the address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater. Police report. It says the fire started in the dining room and claimed the whole family. The police decided it's a domestic accident, but they nevertheless insist on Sarah Hawkins' mental fertility. Why? I cannot say that name. Press cutting. An article written about the marriage of Sarah and Charles Hawkins, a businessman from the island of Darkwater. They live a recluse life there with their only son, Simon. I can't read.
So,
I'm sorry, you
Mr.
guys.
Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
Oh, you should take painting lightly. I read about her mental fragility in the police report. Something's not right with this story. I know about Warehouse 36. Where did Sarah Hawkins live? What was Warehouse 36? Right. Oh, X.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Darkwater? Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
Oh. Okay.
You must tell me
Do that one.
if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
It's Cthulhu!
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Okay.
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
Okay. I really don't think...
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do
you know,
anything for my daughter to recover her
anything
honor.
like I
Quiet down.
freaking saw.
I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right, I'll take the case.
Handsomely
I'll go to
compensated,
Darkwater
huh?
and look into the death of your daughter.
Can
Thank
consult
you, Mr.
diary.
Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice.
No, I really don't, because...
Darkwater. I think I've got a...
Leave for Darkwater, find out about Darkwater. All that remains is to leave for Darkwater. I certainly found something on Darkwater in my bookcase.
A book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there. I used to be an avid reader.
Okay. A dense dark aimed at the entrance of young practitioners. The first volume list. I think it's not what I want. Oh. That my medical problems. There it is.
Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it.
Dark.
According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
Darkwater Island has been inhabited since the 14th century and is still rich with the many memories left by its lost tribes. Don't let the romanticism of those moving evidences of such native and primitive beliefs fool you into forgetting how violent their gods were. A gigantic creature still ornates the walls of long abandoned caves. Was it a sea or dream god? No one knows, but today's inhabitants, the sons and daughters, are proud whale hunters, still remember the mysterious tumulus story of the small off-coast Massachusetts.
All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat
Who's
able to
honking?
take me to Darkwater.
Leave. Let's say IGP on it. Pierce took the Hawkins case. The cursed artist is accused of having caused the fire, killed her and her family. The only clue, she left her father a disturbing painting on the shipping label, an address, the warehouse set on the docks of the island of Darkwater. The place seemed to be a starting point for Pierce's investigation. Okay. We already got that one. Okay. Enter the madness. I love that. Enter madness. I'm going to not drink, and I'm also going to try to keep my sanity for this one. But I don't know. Or there's multiple endings to this game. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, you guys. It really helps me out. Focus Home Interactive presents... Oh, you can see... Right? Right? Oh, he's looking at the thing. I don't want to read all these, to be honest. So we'll see how this goes. It's dark, gloomy. I don't know, I want to try to get all the objectives if I can. But I have a hard time because I always go the wrong direction. and it's always the right way to go. So I miss other things. If it's obvious the way I go, then I'm just going to. Where you turn around and go back home.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So,
Fitzroy?
what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Interesting. Interesting. Fishermen have gathered around the carcass of a killer whale. Could have a look and see what the local cops have got to tell me. Okay. So go to the bar, talk to Bradley. Secondary. So I'm gonna go to the bar. Stranded whale. Is this going to complete 2 objectives? Rude.
Hey,
Serve it.
be careful.
It's just a beer. It's okay.
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Sorry. You're overdoing it. Guy didn't show respect. It wasn't me who went looking for it.
You saw what happened. He's the troublemaker.
Oh, you're a true mainlander. A real princess. You strut around with your la-di-da ways, and then, as soon as the pressure rises, you start squealing. You don't have what it takes to drink my whiskey. You've got to earn it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
No prohibition around here.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Stop speaking ill of the
Her
truth.
vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
It's true
Her
that they were
style made her
strange.
famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah. Well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
I saw one.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
Stuff about Sarah Hawkins. No, I'm not gonna do Why the Strength of the Whale. I'm
Do you
looking
know
for
where
Warehouse
this place
36.
is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I
Sorry,
wouldn't
guys.
hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Huh.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
That'll be all for now.
So, talk to Bradley.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Okay. I don't really care about that. Bradley. Are you Bradley? It's only two places I can go.
Let the police do their work. Hey, Sullivan, can't you go any faster?
You've seen how old this thing is. If we force it too much, we'll break everything.
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't?
Not very important.
Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh, yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble.
Oh.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Oh, you should listen to him. There's definitely something coming. Now, here you go up to the harbor.
Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover. This blackboard hasn't been used in a long while. The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor. I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
The terms of our agreement are clear. Keep your men under control. You cannot afford to provoke us. No need to answer this message. Just make your payment to the carrier. Cat. Huh. Interesting.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
Sit.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Only A few dates are still legible: 1890, 1907, and a partial date. The rest of the documents is blacked out. Who would want this information to be hidden? Hmm. 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 Okay. Okay.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights of the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Your documents are
Your
unreadable.
manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I know that Charles Hawkins was descended from a family of ship owners, and the island's fishing industry was hit badly.
Indeed, we specialized in whaling, but no whalers went out to sea after the miraculous catch of 1847.
So where did the Hawkins family get its money?
Well, from what Charles inherited, I presume. Although, these dates on the manifests could indicate that he had contracts of another kind.
With whom, I wonder?
Asking
I'm
about
looking for
warehouses.
Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Which one? The biggest one?
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
Do I want to lie?
It belonged
No.
to the Hawkins family.
Precisely.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
Saw a killer whale on the
I'm just
wharf.
back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Ha! Indeed, you're right.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least.
Okay.
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna raise up that one. Option validated. Dark water. Schoolboy Simon Hawkins. Okay. I don't want to read all of those. I don't have very much time. So, for an actual video, I want to keep it going. So, we'll go this way.
He's
Only
gonna
one
get
main
us into
objective.
trouble. You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a
You
sign.
can't understand. You're not sailors. This is the warehouse, I believe.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
I've never heard of this saint. Is it a local belief?
But everyone knows St. Brendan, the Navigator.
He's the patron saint of whales and whalers.
What happened to the statue?
Go see for yourself. He's at the end of the jetty.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to dark water?
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
Nope.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
I wonder.
You could tell me.
No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you-know-who.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
Huh. Interesting.
Who's this guy?
No idea. You better keep it shut.
Why, we don't have a clear conscience.
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaps. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's gonna be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
Cat, she's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes.
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope you had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
I've got to get inside. It's your boss who sent me.
Oh, yeah? And why didn't she say anything to us?
She sent me to see who's filching her stock.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got no proof to back up your claims, and I'd advise you against snitching.
If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
Okay. So, is this a statue? It's locked.
There.
Hello, old friend.
Bottle of liquor. Okay. That's the only one I can get into. Weird. So they get to the warehouse. Oh, I press triangle.
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaps. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
What happened to the statue of St. Brendan? Dreadful.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors?
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
I bid you,
Interesting.
gentlemen, farewell. If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
Got a bottle of liquor. I'm wondering if I can give it to one of these
look
guys.
who's back.
Did you miss us?
I have an offer that could interest you.
We're listening.
I need you to keep them busy for a while.
You send us to take the punishment while you go quietly about your business. What's in it for us?
What would convince you to help me?
There's only one thing that'll get us to move.
For sure. Bring us something to drink and we'll take care of the bootleggers.
Look what I've got.
There we go.
You're a good guy, you. Follow me. Cheers, you jackass.
I don't feel well.
Hey, where are you going?
Say that again. I hope for your sake that I didn't hear it.
Wonder if I would have been able to, I wonder if I'd been able to just walk right past it. Okay, what did that do? Oh, it opened for this one.
Let's see. Perfect. Oh, this place stinks. What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case? Can't sleep. I know how that feels. The glass is shattered, like someone smashed it. Was it before or after the removal of these bandages? Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this? It smells as bad as it looks. Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings? What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here?
Get all of it?
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! Detective Pierce. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
You seem like a competent officer. We should help each other.
You're trying to manipulate me, Mr. Pierce. I hate to be taken for a fool.
All right, Inspector Lestrade. Let me take a more direct approach. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again.
Cat.
This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
Who the hell are you? What were you doing on my turf? I've got my eye on you. We'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building? That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
I would love to live in a place like that. Pierce managed to get into the warehouse. The place, not thought to be abandoned, revealed some surprises, signs of recent occupation, as well as partly charred painting, interrupted this in the search with Officer Bradley. Pierce convinced him to join his investigation. The police officer is willing to drive the detective to Hawkins Mansion. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. So this looks like a good place to stop. Beginning of chapter 3. So like and subscribe if you guys want to see more. If you guys know anything else you want me to watch or want me to do or anything like that, let me know. Have a safe night.